Hello, I'm so excited to be here today. My name is Margie Daniels. I'm the Executive Director of Massachusetts Partnerships for Youth. And every year we sponsor both a poster and a public service announcement project. And we have middle school and high school winners. And we're so proud today to have the winners of our middle school PSA project here with us. I'd like to introduce Ms. Barbara Campbell, who is from the Daly Middle School in Lowell.
Yes. Hi, thank you for having us. We're very excited to be here. This is Carly and Sarah, and they were very excited about joining the Massachusetts Partnership for Youth PSA project. So can you tell us why you were okay with jumping in and doing this PSA?
I think we picked the PSA because I don't think either of us are strong coders, so we thought a PSA would be kind of fun to go out and do something to kind of change the environment.
Awesome.
And help with that.
Sarah, what do you think? Why did you jump on this?
We thought that it sounded like a fun idea at first, and we weren't really interested in anything else. So after reading the directions and how to enter, we were definitely like, we want to do this.
Yes.
The theme this year was The Earth Loves You, Love It Back. And we had so many wonderful entries, so to stand out among the whole group and be picked as the winning PSA is wonderful. And just so you know, it was judged by a group of school administrators, law enforcement, community leaders. This was judged by many, many people, and you came out to be the very best. And I'd love to hear from Ms. Campbell about what you do at the Daly Middle School in Lowell.
I am the instructional technology specialist. I've been there for 17 years,
Wow.
Teaching computers. So I've seen a lot of change and a lot of growth over technology. But what I'm seeing more is students saying, especially when there are projects like this that are so important and dear to them, can I do this at home as well? And that's the teacher's most favorite question ever. Can I do homework? Can I do it at home? So when they really took this project on, that just really excited me to hear them. I want to do this after school. I want to continue what I'm doing in school and expand on it after school. That's key.
We heard this from all across Massachusetts, that the topic that we picked this year really engendered a lot of enthusiasm among students. I think young people care so much about the environment, which is so very important. So let's see the winning public service announcement.
Carpooling, biking, or walking to your destination are 3 ways you can help save the environment.
How can I change my ways?
It's easier than it looks. Let me show you. Using 2 cars may feel more natural or practical to you, but are you aware how much gas is being emitted from these 2 seemingly normal cars? Cars produce carbon dioxide, the gas that's actively warming our planet. Carpooling significantly reduces the amount of carbon dioxide being released into our atmosphere.
But isn't it still harmful to the environment?
Yeah, an even greener alternative would be biking or walking. I like to ride my scooter to school. This is a fun, carbon-free way to get to school. Moderate increases in biking or scootering can save an estimated 6 to 14 million tons of CO2. Even simply walking is a way to save our environment, and it reduces the amount of traffic, making it a safer place to be.
Thanks, Sarah. Now I can change my ways for the better and make the environment a better place to be in.
The Earth Loves You, Love It Back. That was wonderful.
Absolutely.
Who wrote it? How did you come up with the script?
We made it together.
You did it together?
Yeah. We sat in class and we kind of just, we didn't agree on a lot of it. We just the wording, we were always like, oh no, it should be this word, no, it should be this word. So when we kind of went to film it, we just kind of didn't go off the script and kind of just said whatever we wanted to.
When you filmed it, you seemed very natural, not like you were reading it all from a script.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that you probably rehearsed it quite a bit?
Not really. We didn't really rehearse it, no. We had it up on up on Sarah's phone, and we kind of just were seeing the basics of what we wanted to say, and then kind of just went off of that.
But we did do a lot of takes.
Yeah. There was a lot of retakes.
Yeah. Sounds very professional. And when you say you did a lot of takes, who was filming?
Our friend Janessa was filming. She's actually in the background of the video.
We had noticed someone sitting on a bench, and we wondered if it was a cameo appearance by someone special to the project. So I'm glad that you clarified it. And what's this person's name?
Janessa.
Okay, well, I hope that she'll be watching this too, because she certainly
Absolutely.
deserves credit for, for doing this. Tell me a little bit more about how you feel about the environment and why this was so important to you. 'Cause you raised some really good points in your PSA.
Well, especially the topic of like carpooling and things, those are really personal to us because we drive to school every day and we're able to like put our own opinions and find out. The research was really interesting because these are things we never knew, but something we did every day.
So you did research.
Yeah.
And how did you research this?
Sarah did a lot of the research. I did more of like the writing of like the script and stuff like that. But I think we just kind of went to links and found stuff from a bunch of different websites and stuff like that and found resources that would be useful.
So aside from the carpooling, what else really resonated with you?
I think a lot of kids at our school bike, but like not a lot, but there are some kids who bike. So I think it's more important to get more kids to bike when it is nice out instead of having their parents drive them to school every day or walk to school, like rather than having their parents drive them.
And what else beside carpooling? What else was on your minds when you did this?
We had carpooling, we had biking, walking, any kind of
Scootering.
Yeah, scootering, like anything that wasn't harmful to the environment.
And you also were highlighting things that are good for people's health. Walking, biking, scootering are all are all activities, which again are good. Well, I really applaud you for coming up with such a beautiful piece of work. Again, it's a project written by middle schoolers, filmed by middle schoolers. The whole thing came from, what grades are you in, by the way?
8th grade.
You're both 8th graders, so you'll be on to the high school next year. Lowell High School will be very lucky to be getting some talent, some real talent. And
Absolutely.
you've had some experience here, and it's such a pleasure to have Mrs. Barbara Campbell with us, who's a very experienced teacher.
Yes, love being here.
I assume this is the first time that your students have ever won a contest.
I do believe that we got a special mention a couple years ago during COVID when I had 2 students who did this independently and merged their films together because they couldn't be together. And it was fabulous. So equality was the year that they won. So I used that as a sample to show our students, what others had done so that they could get inspired to do something for this year's competition.
I'm certainly happy that we can be here in person rather than what we all went through during the pandemic when we were so shut down. It's wonderful to be here live, and I've so enjoyed meeting you. And again, I want to congratulate you, Mrs. Campbell and Miss Campbell, and also the Daly Middle School.
Thank you.
Thank you so
very
much.
much.